Oh, hi guys, my name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber. I'm here to do another granny square thingamajig. This is another batch of squares, so that means that I'll probably just do this one on camera, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 other ones to complete that just need their last rows. And I know what you're thinking. Last row? This is just one row. No, this is going to be 3 rows of one color, because that's how it works with my brain. So this is another batch of books. They are not my favorite reads of the year. Not the worst. Some of them are the worst. But some of them were okay. Overall, these books got probably an average of 3 stars for me, and 3 stars from me is not really good. It's not the greatest, because I give out 5 stars like they're candy, because I like a lot of books, and I like books. But this one, this is what I should get to what this is. This is a Spring Fever series. These are really quick, really short, again, like monster erotica. These ones, there's like no romance. If you're looking for romance, this is not the place. They are straight up monster erotica. They are quick. I forget who they're by. I forget her name. Adrian Blue, I think. And this is, like I said, this is a Spring Fever. I forget the titles of each one already. But the first one, the one I'm crocheting right now, is Midnight Prey, which is probably my least favorite out of the series, because it was a little grapey, if I'm not gonna lie. So check your triggers if you have triggers for stuff like that. I was excited too, because I thought it would not be as grapey. Thought maybe it would be a little bit consensual, but it didn't come off that way at all. And it was, I am all here for monster smut. I am here for the orcs. I'm here for, you want to bang a giant crow? Sure, let's do it. I don't really care. I will read it all. I don't care. And these books they're quick. Again, this is another like palette cleanser book. I like short shit like this because, and I think again, I probably received one of these, they were probably free on Stuff Your Kindle Day or something, and it was probably the same exact thing that happened with the Monster Orcs, where they were just okay. Although I did like the Monster Orcs better because they had more, even though they were really short, they had more of a story arc, even though they were really short. These ones are just, some of them are really fucking weird. They are, to their core, monster erotica. Hi, Drogo. Hi. Hi, buddy. What's up? You gonna try to steal my yarn? You gonna try to steal my yarn? So yeah, these are something. I think I just fucked up. Did I just? No, I didn't. Okay. Ouch, dude. Figure out what you're doing, mate. It hurts. Yeah, like I said, I like quick reads like these because they are very much, like I said, they're palette cleansers. And I don't know, sometimes and I think it's another way that I keep my reading so high. Like, I've read 300 and almost 300 books this year, so far. And yes, some of them are extremely long as well. Like, my partner thinks that I only read short books, but then watches me read like a thick book. I don't get where he gets that idea. But like, my page count average is like the same every year, and it's about novel length average. But I do like short books like this because it keeps the momentum going, you know, so you don't get in reading slumps. I think they are perfect for that. If you don't have triggers. They are perfect for that. They are, I think my favorite out of this series was the Dark Warren one, I think, which was like an Easter bunny monster erotica. I think that was my favorite one. Maybe because it was a little bit longer and there was more of like a story behind it kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes you just need, if you're going through a rough week reading wise, or a rough week in general, sometimes you just need a win. And sometimes short, quick reads, Drogo is right here and he keeps trying to steal my yarn. Sometimes short, quick reads, like these ones, sometimes they, like, I don't know, they speed up your reading, and they make you feel like you won, like you did something, you accomplished something. They're also great for things like Grinchathon, you know, which will be coming up again, before you know it. I would love to do Grinchathon like every month if I had the mentality for it. But I couldn't. It's hard enough coming up with ideas for the 2 rounds, at least 2 rounds that I run a year. But yeah, so if you need a quick read, you need a palette cleanser, these are the ones to do it. Anyway, that is this square is done. This square, oh no, this square isn't done actually. I have to do a whole nother row. I fucking forgot. Jesus. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up probably off camera because I ran out of shit to say about this. I ran out of shit to say. Trying to think of anything else. Oh, my landlord was here today. I know, I just gave you an update on my neighbors, and my landlord was here today and like walked around the whole yard and knocked on the door, and they didn't answer, and she is 100% in there because her car is in the yard because she parks in the yard. She's completely destroyed all of the grass. But this has been an ongoing saga that only like the closer people know, like Kay Kelly and Shannon know my ongoing hatred of my neighbor saga. But the landlord was here, and when he left, because she never answered the door when he knocked, and when he left, it sounded like he said, I couldn't hear because the traffic was going, and I have a camera out there, so I'm nosy. I'm that bitch. But it sounded like he said that this is why he fucking evicted them, and I'm like, whoa, see, here? I live on a main drag, so there's a lot of traffic that goes by, and so the camera catches a lot of that. But anyway, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I am currently reading, speaking of which, because I'm trying to think of things to talk about while I finish up this row. I'm currently reading Darth Plagueis, a book about him. I'm currently reading that. It's a part of the Star Wars Legends series. I've been reading it for a while, and I'm finally like, I might finish it tonight because it's getting really good. So I'm reading that, and I started Jane Eyre. I'm reading that for the first time, never read it before. And so far I'm enjoying it. I'm only on chapter like 13 or 12, somewhere around there. So I'm just barely scratching the surface of that book. But so far I'm really enjoying it. It's got some nice like gothic elements, which I really like in classics. I like a good like gothic classic elements, and while it's not a horror, I do like there's like some ghosty kind of aspects going on, and I'm kind of digging it. I don't know if there really are ghosts or what's going on. I'm still at the beginning. But I also have been reading Cliff Notes to go along with it because I like to do that with classics. I like to have a backup like not supplemental, supplemental like thing to like, sometimes I'll Google Spark Notes, like that's what I did with Vanity Fair, which I'm sure I'll talk about when I do the review, when I do the square for Vanity Fair. But I like it. It's kind of fun. People think Cliff Notes are just for cheating on tests. But they're not. They are a great addition to reading classics. Because then you like it. Cliff Notes will like talk about like, sometimes they'll talk about context, sometimes they'll help you understand what the hell you just read. Although I feel like Jane Eyre has actually been really easy to read and really easy to understand what's going on. But yeah, so like the Cliff Notes hasn't really been necessary because I've kind of been understanding pretty well what's happening, but it's been pretty good. I'm reading that. Oh, I'm also reading a smutty book on my Kindle. Kind of smutty. Well, yeah, smutty. On my Kindle, which is American Werewolf in Space or something like that. That has actually been really good. The last Kindle Unlimited book I read recently, which I'm sure I'll talk about it when I do the square, was really bad. And it was like I read the reviews like halfway through because I'm like, what's going on with this book? And sometimes I don't typically read reviews, but sometimes when things start feeling really weird with books, sometimes I'll read reviews. And this was one of them that I was like, I'm like, it might have been AI because it was off. Oh, good. Was that a sneeze, buddy? That was Bane. He made a weird noise. Anyway, I'm done with this. Even though I went on this huge tangent about other things, I'm done with this. I'm done with this book. And I'm done with this book series. Like I said, it is a quick, easy series if that's what you're into. Monster erotica, so if you like that, watch your fucking triggers. Because consent is really iffy with these ones. And it's not even like non-con kind of stuff, you know, because there's sometimes what is happening here? Is this like unraveling? What the fuck is happening? Sometimes you have like non-con stuff in books. This was not even like non-con. It was just straight up rape. Straight up. So watch your triggers. Nothing really affects me too much on that aspect. I don't really have triggers per se, but I'm like hyper aware of the people that I know that do. I try to be hyper aware in that kind of stuff, and I know that romance sometimes is hard for some of y'all. But anyway, I just fucked up. I just fucked this all up. Anyway, I didn't. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Peace. I'm out. Goodbye.